Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, as you can tell, someone's been busy building in the valley, someone's been creating a house like Mike O'Malley from Nick Arcade, somebody's played with fate. Well, I was going to teleport over there with an ender pearl, but all I've got is this obsidian. What should I do? I know. I should probably make my, like portal room a lot more impressive. Now that somebody's going to have a house, I hear his name is Iskel85. Though that's just a rumor. What I think that I'm doing is I want to make my house more impressive from that angle. So I'm going to extend my portal room here out and have a balcony and have the portal, so when you come out of the portal, you're on the balcony, and then you can see that new house, which I hear is rumored to be created by Good Times with Scar. But if we want to see Tinfoil Chef's new house from our portal, what I'm realizing is our portal is actually kind of below ground here. Like, so there's our portal room. Here is, like, this pond. Like, we're not, like, below... Whoa, sea level? What was that? We're not below sea level, but, like, we're definitely below visibility level. So, like, if I come over here and I check out Rendog's new house and I turn around, see, I'd probably want to have that portal location somewhere kind of in this general region here. I think that that would be pretty good. You know, let's say that, you're hypnotized and every morning you wake up and you come out of your house. You want to see a cool portal balcony somewhere in this structure here. So, what I'm thinking I'll do, because I don't want to do too much messing with my existing portal's coordinates or location, I'm just going to go ahead and directly translate my portal straight up. Now, how much straight up does it need to be? Well, at least to here, because to here is, once again, ground level. But that's once again, not as cool as having it, like, to there, maybe? Now, if I get too high, I'm going to start getting into my actual rooming area, which is going to be a big problem. So, although maybe not too close, because this is all empty here. So, if I said, for example, I'm going to start digging out this portal space and have it pop out of this mesa in a cool balcony right about here. Okay, yeah, see, this is a reasonable location for a portal balcony. So, we're going to go ahead, put this little fence thing here so no crazy creepers or whatever come through. You know what would be great to have is literally any form of lightning. Let's go ahead, and because Thunderbolt and Lightning can be very, very frightening to me, we're going to use torches instead. I will not harness the power of the elements, raw as they are, striking with ionic energy from negative to positive and back again. Or positive to negative. I never remember if you're supposed to ionize positively or negatively if you're trying to ward off lightning. It's one of the two. Anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and use these beautiful torches to photonically and radiantly just illuminate this space. So let's see, where did I actually figure out that that was going to be? Roughly here. Okay, so bada bing, torch. Now, next problem. We want to move this portal straight up. Straight up from where it is. So, if we're going to do that, that means it is it's 2 blocks past here. So that means it's going to be like right 1, 2, and then portal. So it's right where this thing is, and it looks like that's the left edge or the right edge, or that's the middle edge, because this portal is actually 3 wide, which is fairly impressive for a portal. Now that's going to break our ladder happening here. So, whoops. We're going to go ahead and reclaim those materials as well. Drop the torch, and let's go. We're going to have to do something about this whole ladder space, but for right now we'll just go ahead and get a temporary ladder thing going on in here, get some of this stuff in our inventory where we can actually use it. Whoops, now we're just breaking more ladder stuff. Whatever, it's fine, we're all having fun. It is a happening place for happening people on this server, and there's nothing more happening than me, So let's see, we're just going to go ahead and do this. I think Biffa, when he comes out of his new house, he'll be really excited to see this cool portal balcony. It's going to be just the apex of his day, the apogee of his day, if you will. How come that clay isn't getting picked up? My inventory is not full. Okay. Or should I say, oh, clay. Haha. Let's go. Flint and steel. Ignite the masses. Boom. Or at least this. Ignite this. Now let's verify that this portal does indeed link me to... Okay, great. So there's my portal here. And then we can go ahead and come back through. And, okay, so that works. It's not pretty, but it works. So, next step. I guess we don't really have to break this portal yet, but just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to make sure that breaking this portal doesn't immediately do anything weird with that other portal. In theory, all should be well. This should be a quiet night, a quiet Wells night, if you will. Which, in fact, I think Wells night is going to be thrilled when he sees this new balcony from his house. But let's go back through again. Okay, so we got this. Going back through. Okay, great. So, we have a new portal that is now well above sea level. Right? Ish. So, what we don't have is a cool balcony out, like, overlooking stuff. So, the trick to building a cool balcony and overlooking stuff is first to just wail into the wall wildly. Wail, wall, wild. Boom. If I had some wool, I wouldn't be sheepish about it either. So, let's see. So this is already shaping up. Shadows are also extending pretty long, so I'm going to kind of keep an eye on those. What I want to do, too, is make sure that I do this in such a way that I create a kind of natural shelf that prevents mobs from just jumping down onto here as much as possible. So like how I've kind of got this here. Oh, hello, A-Torch. Like, I like having this lit, and I want it to be hard for them to climb up here, because they will try to climb up here. That is their nature. They are intrinsically evil, and their negativity is attracted to my positivity. And, you know, they say lightning doesn't strike twice, but you know who does? Zombies. They will strike you again and again and again until you are struck down. And unlike the fellow from that song, when I get struck down, I don't get up again. And those zombies may, in fact, keep me down. So, we are going to have to be very aware of my fragility and mortality throughout the course of this project. So we're going to go ahead and knock a few blocks off there. Just kind of keeping this shelf shelfy. And we can polish up these lighting arrangements later. But for right now, we just want to make sure things are generally lit and generally discouraging spawners. And then we can get specifically awesome in the near to a mid-future. Okay. I keep thinking that's a crazy scorpion thing that's going to eat me. And I know there's no crazy scorpion things in Minecraft, but I don't feel better about that fact. I just see a crazy scorpion thing that's actually a bush and go, oh my goodness, when did they add crazy scorpion things to Minecraft solely for the purpose of surprising and or eating me? So, we've still got this really unfortunate location for this beacon here that we have not really sorted out. I'm realizing this should also probably be a purple piece of glass here and not a blue one, because this is not the blue district. I think that was causing a little bit of confusion for our new neighbor when he moved in. But, I mean, what can you do? Like, you know, you can tell King Daddy D-Mac something once, twice, 3 times, you know, but it's up to him. So, we're going to toss that there. How is this going to go? Let's see. So, this ladder is actually still kind of actually fairly convenient for getting down to the portal, but I think realistically, we've got a ladder that extends upward from here from our farm. Having another ladder here, whoops, might be a good place for it. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, that ladder actually goes all the way up to here right now. But, okay, that's actually fine, because we'll just have it go all the way up to here, right? That's still okay-ish. And then we're going to get out our diamond axe here and just hew and chew through this wood like it is nobody's business. Tell me those didn't all go in the portal. Did I pick up any of those? 5. I somehow picked up 5. Okay, well, eventually I picked up more. So I think that this was roughly where I wanted to be with this. If not one over further yet. Boom. So we're just going to keep making this floor progressively less friendly. We're going to keep wishing that we had brought more lights with us, because, you know, why not? No, seriously, there is no reason I shouldn't have just brought ludicrous quantities of lights with me. Dang it. And now I'm just throwing these everywhere. Okay, so that gets me as far as this. And then, oh, then that's this wall. So I don't necessarily want to just chew through this, do I? That seems like an undesirable way to handle this. Okay, so we are going to go back down once more and move this over just one block. Dang it. And these stripes will always be wrong now, because I will never come back and fix this. You guys will be like, well, Joe, you said you were going to fix that, and I'll say, no, I told you up front, that was never going to be fixed. That is exactly the sort of thing where I make the change, and I keep it the way it is. So, whoa, that's a weird lighting effect. Man, I gotta do something about all these torches. I started going through here, you guys might remember, and putting these little glass lanterns under the, with torches underneath them to kind of illuminate this without it being quite so crazy. So you can kind of see some of those over there. You can see some down here. I think I kind of did more on this side before I ran out of both glass and lamps. Yeah, so this is a little bit more subdued lighting over this way. But I really need to kind of push further out here a little bit. It looks like our new friend, Jassassin or whoever, is moving in. Once again, it's all rumors. Could be anybody. Could even be Vintage Beef. You know, it's a mystery to everyone. Let's see. Go ahead and toss some blocks into the sky, like so. And also remember that we didn't bring back the torches we were going to bring back. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and hack up this door because it is doing nothing for us now. Now, what do I need in a portal room? What makes a good portal room for Joe Hills? The answer is probably the ability to step off of the portal without immediately dying. So, like right now, I've got like this shelf here, and I'm thinking that that needs to be at least partially fixed. I can go ahead, I know I broke that piece of glass, but I can get a piece of glass to put in here, and I can go ahead and maybe build a step down there, so that way I can still access that ladder in the long term, but not necessarily have it be directly in my space here. Things I did not think through include most parts of most projects, so thank you for your patience. Okay, go ahead and lock that down like so. Whoa, probably did not want to set my house on fire in the process. Okay, so where were we? Oh, I could put some pumpkins under here. I don't know that that would help, but you know, it'd be fun. Do I have any interesting colored glass? I do have a little bit of orange glass, and I do have a little bit of non-orange glass. So we will go ahead and bring some of both of those things, as well as a little bit of this. Great. So now I feel much more prepared to come in here and face the day. Look at this. This is already coming together. Boom. That's massively improved. This is an example of where we could put that single pane of glass. Single pane of glass. Okay, great. In fact, I'm kind of thinking, if I'm going to have a single pane of glass there, might as well, I was actually going to do that, but great. And then we can kind of come over here, and I can put 2 of these, or, 9 of these, under some pumpkins, and we can even come over and then, like, start, like, throwing pumpkins on the ground. Nope, not that far. Oh, I did actually put those way too far. Dang it. Boom. See, that looks nice. And then we just put this orange glass over it. Kind of do the same over here, without actually hastening too much. Okay, that leaves us with 1 extra torch to, like, just place wherever. I'm kind of thinking I want to bring this all the way out here. Make sure this goes down far enough to not actually, like, have stuff climbing up it. I guess I might still have to deal with spiders at some point, but, you know, that's not my top priority. So then, come over here like so. Now, this doesn't look very Pueblo, largely because it's not as square as some of the other things that I've constructed in this house. Like, I think that the squareness of this house has vastly contributed to the pueblability of it. So I think I'm going to bring this over and up a little bit here. Okay. Might even do that 2 more times, like here. Gonna need a lot more brown clay though, aren't I? Yes, certainly. Luckily, I happen to know where I can just retrieve massive quantities of brown clay. Boom. 10 brown clay later. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boop, boop. Okay. So, then at that point, what I could do is I could even shear off this part of the hill entirely up here and have this kind of cave inward in a welcoming sweep. How would that look? I'm wondering if I should consider having a gate or something, or a stairwell down here. Now that's just gonna like make it easier for mobs to get in, but well, I've already got this, which is like obviously a way a mob could just walk in, just like stumble in, like, hey, what's going on, Joe? Heard you were having a thing today, you know, a Minecraft thing where you have people show up. Okay, so let's see here. We're just gonna wander over. I don't know if there's actually a front door here. There might not be a front door. Wow. Okay, this is just like playing that game with the spaceships, because I walk all the way around the entire building before I find the door. At least they're not asking for me like an Atlas Pass V3 or whatever. But okay, so now when I come up here, I come out and I see that spire spiking in the sky, and I see this wall is very rigid. I think continuing that wall straight down is going to be important for the structure, and squaring off this upper part of the hill here is also going to be important, just to kind of add to the structurality of it. It's not instructurative enough. So up we go, pick in hand. Okay, so first thing, this whole thing here has to be extended inward and down. So let's go ahead and get out this orange hardened clay. Do I have a silk touch thing? No, of course not. That would be far too convenient for matters of the light, but whatever. Okay, so and of course we got a little bit more orange clay here. Then we switch back over to our hardened clay. I'm gonna have like baby zombies spawning in these one gap things. That's gonna be inconvenient for me later. So we can just hop up here now and make sure that this actually goes through. Got plenty of white clay as well. Dang it, that is not a... What am I taking damage from? I mean, I know I'm occasionally falling, and that last time, that was clearly fall... Dang it. Fall damage, but whatever. Okay. So, orange clay, go. Okay, so now we got this white hardened clay here. What is this even colored? This is light gray hardened clay. Like, I might even end up putting a room in here eventually, but for right now, we just want to have this match everything else. Whoops. Do not want to block that. Okay, so this should serve the purpose of squaring that off quite nicely. Now, it doesn't achieve the purpose of cleaning up all of this. Like, I feel like the taller that this is, the better the whole thing will look. And if I was going to have this be connected at all, what I might even want to do is have some sort of post or something like that kind of holding it up. But I don't know that I need a roof for this, because this is supposed to be like another like layer of balcony thing. Kind of like the farming ones over there. Okay, so... And this should even maybe go as far in as... and upward as the wall with the portal on it. Plenty of blocks everywhere. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. So then, I think that we just kind of come over here, walk around very patiently, very cautiously, and then we just chew through this like there's really no tomorrow at all. There is no future for anyone involved in this project. So we're just gonna boom, 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 boom. Come on over, like your Red Rover. Whoa, that is not the one I want to replace. Now, the trick is to get the furthest out ones first, and I'm not gonna remember that trick. Okay, and we don't even need this block anymore, really. Let's go ahead and grab all these. And then we will run madly dashing out here once more in the midday sun, enjoying the beautiful desert healing warmth or whatever. And that looks a little bit more slightly marginally intentional. Maybe we should make the portal bigger, because, you know, just looking at this, if Red Eyes comes out of here, he's going to see this, and he's going to go, oh, is that a portal? I can't tell. My eyes don't perceive things. Do his eyes reflect red light because they don't absorb it? He can only perceive things that would be blue and green? So this portal might look confusingly blue and not purple to him. So, anyway, we are just going to come through here, like so. And we're just gonna really elevate this portal. Now there's a few ways we could do that. One is we could actually lift the entire portal up, and we can also kind of bring the portal out. Now I'm worried about changing its center at all, so I might have to move. Oh, then we're back into Ladder Town if we expand it that way. Man, it is just raining blocks. Okay. I don't know what you were doing. You are gone mad. You are blocks gone mad. Okay. So probably want to additionally come over here real quick and kind of square this off a little. Sorry, I'm feeling super nitpicky today. You can tell by the high quality of my build. So, yeah. If we just lift the portal by kind of raising it up, let's see. We would come like here, maybe. And that, of course, is a very difficult block to jump onto. Dang it, what am I taking damage from? Not that hungry. Having a hard time eating. Okay. So let's go ahead and I was going to say, if I bring the whole thing up one, that might not be enough even. But I could do it. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I actually kind of like having it be slightly less square. See, that just looks more impressive. So let's come through here now, making sure that we still go where we're supposed to. Excellent, there's our crazy dragon. We run back in. Oh, well, hey, that explains why those blocks kept falling forever. And, oh yeah, we should probably pick up obsidian because it is expensive, and we have a limited supply. Okay, so, here we go. Portal balcony. Not done. I think that I'm really gonna need to knock out this wall, knock out that ceiling, and obviously add a lot of details. But you know what? We're coming up on about 25 minutes, so I think it's time to call this an episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It is a wonderful September day here. I hope you have a wonderful September day wherever you are. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.